How's it, everyone? Today I'm going to do a quick unboxing of the Saltedline a6xxx series. I've already taken everything out just so that I'm aware of everything and I can spread it out and make sense of everything. So I'll go from there. This is the actual box it comes in. It's quite compact, but I can say that everything came perfectly wrapped, and I'm pretty sure it will be safe wherever it gets sent to, so it's very well packaged. Everything comes individually wrapped, so you can make sense of everything. Everything is separate and it has labels on it, so there's no confusion with everything. But yeah, I'm not going to make this like cinematic or anything. I'm just going to get straight to the point and show you each piece separately and explain what it feels like, etc. So yeah, let's get going. It's the Saltedline a6xxx series, so it fits anything from the a6000 to the a6500. So if you have any of those cameras, this is a good option for you if you want to get your camera into the ocean or into the water. So this is the box that comes in, nice and compact. I'll leave the camera for last, the housing for last, as well as that. So first things first, it comes with your user manual, which is pretty important. I mean, I would recommend going through this just so that you're familiar with everything and nothing surprises you, or because your camera equipment is very expensive, so you don't want anything to be your fault because you didn't read this. So my suggestion is to read this and then carry on from there. So you get the user manual, obviously. You get a spare O-ring for the port, because it comes with a standard port, and this is a spare one, so keep that safe. You also get a couple silicone oils, which is for lubrication of all your O-rings and stuff, so that it doesn't get worn out very easily. This is really nice and handy to have. So yeah, they give you one or two of these. I've got another one, but I think it's because I got the pistol grip width, so I think you get two of them. Make sure you don't eat it. It says do not eat. You also get anti-fog sheets, and that's for those of you that live in high humidity areas like I do in South Africa, Durban, South Africa. It's very humid here. So what tends to happen sometimes is that you set up your camera, and then once you get in the water, you start seeing the ports mist up, which is terrible. You don't want that because it will ruin all your shots. You might as well just get out the water. So this helps. So you put one or two of these into the camera and yeah, you should be good. But I'm also going to do a review about all of this stuff because I've been using it for like 2 years now, so I've got a lot of ins and outs and information for you. So stay tuned for that, and I'll go through some tips and stuff about all of this. But this is what you get with the housing. You also get this, which is for the a6000. So for those of you that are using the a6000, I'm pretty sure you can specify before the time that you buy the housing that you're using an a6000, because then they'll probably install this for you in the actual housing. And this is just a little bit different to what I'm using, because I'm using the 6400, and it's just slightly different to the a6000. Some of the controls are a little bit different, and that's why mine's already in the housing. It comes pre-installed. But if you do use the 6000, the a6000, you let them know, and then I'm pretty sure that they'll put this inside there so that you don't have to do it yourself. But regardless, it comes as a spare kit, so which is really nice, because if you do have the a6000 as a spare camera, you'll be able to use both of them in the housing, which is great. So this comes as a spare. It's all the rubber pieces that go in the camera, so for everything that needs to touch the actual buttons and for like padding and for the turning of the wheels and the functions and stuff. This is all packed into this little package here, and it comes as a spare, which is nice. You also get the zoom ring for the 16 to 50mm kit lens for the Sony. That's always handy. I mean, it's not the best lens, we all know that, but it does come with a lot of the cameras as a kit lens. And Saltedline are very nice to give you this just as maybe a backup, or maybe it is your lens that you use all the time. So it's nice to have zoom control in the water as well. You also get your eyepiece, like it's a little rubber eyepiece padding, I'm sure, because when you look through the viewfinder, without this it's just hard plastic, so it could be sore on your eye over here, but that's just extra padding, which is nice, and that just clips on. And then you also get, I think this is for the LCD screen, so that it blocks out a lot of the glare. So if you're shooting during the day and it's very sunny, this goes around the LCD screen on the back of it, and you'll be able to see a little bit better. So that comes in the packet as well. Then you also get some more silicone oil, like lubrication, and that's for all your O-rings. So just to keep it lubricated so it doesn't wear out as easy. So you get one of those. And what else? You also get a little cloth to wipe off any sand or hairs or anything like that. That comes there. And you also get a little plastic, I guess, little tool that you would use to get the O-ring out of its groove, because on the housing it has a groove that the O-ring sits in, and you don't want to pick at it with your nails or something because you might damage it. So they give you a nice little plastic. It almost looks like a guitar pick, but a little bit thicker. Although you could probably use that. You could also use a credit card or debit card, the same kind of thing, just to scoop that thing out. But I'll show you that when I do the actual review. That's going to be more in depth of everything from start to finish. This is just unboxing, so that's what you get in the box. You have an option to order the housing without the pistol grip. Obviously that will be cheaper, but my advice is to get it with the pistol grip, because it's a lot easier shooting shore breaks, for instance, and if you're shooting surface and you need to get a nice extension. And I also just use it because it's nice, just to, when you're swimming underwaves, it's a nice grip on it. And when you're using it without a pistol grip, you need really big hands to have a proper big grip on the housing. And this, I'll show you the pistol grip. It's really nice and comfortable in the hand, and it's a good way to hold your camera. It's also another way to shoot because it has a two-stage trigger, which is good. You also get 2 spare springs for your latch. And your latches, you use them all the time. It's on, off, on, off, on, off. So they give you 2 spare ones like that. And I'm guessing they give you spare ones because to order this off the website, and if you live far away from their warehouse, I mean, to ship 2 little springs would be pointless. So it's very nice for them to give you this as a spare. So keep that safe. And because I ordered the pistol grip, it comes with the bolts and nuts and all the screws that let you mount it onto the housing. So that comes there. You get the base plate for the pistol grip, as well as O-rings, and there's also a plastic mount, which I'm sure it's all got to do with the pistol grip. So you get that, and then you get the actual base plate. Very, very well designed, super strong. It's aluminium. Yeah, that's comes obviously with, if you order it with the pistol grip. And then you get your Allen keys, and that's obviously to tighten and loosen the bolts and nuts when you install and disassemble your pistol grip. So that comes into the box. So you get a lot of little bits and pieces. Make sure that you keep it all safe and see what you need straight away, see what is a spare, just put it all out on a table so you can just make sense of everything and keep it all nice and organized. But now for the main feature is obviously the housing. Guys, it's really well built. This isn't cheap plastic that's gonna break when you drop it once, although just don't drop it. I mean, rather not drop it, because you know it's not made to drop. It is shockproof up to I think 1 meter, but just try your best not to drop it. And also it feels very nice in the hand. They've designed it super well, so they have a place for your thumb. Your finger reaches really easily over here, and it has a little lever there, which is perfect for your finger for the shutter button. It isn't sticky or anything. You can also half press it and then focus and then pull all the way down to shoot. And it has an on and off switch, which is amazing. You want to save battery during your shoot, during lulls, on and off, it's great. It has all your function buttons. It has all of them there on the top. It has your dials here for your aperture or your shutter speed, and also your modes. It has your menu option, it has flash control, it has AF and manual focus switches, record, zoom, your function button over there, all the arrows, your aperture dial, playback button, delete button. Literally it has all the buttons that you need, so that's amazing. It really is, it's essential for me to have all the functions of the camera, because I like having full control of my camera in the water. You know, I don't like to be properly exposed all the time. Sometimes I like being underexposed, sometimes I like being overexposed. Having a long shutter, I mean, yeah, all those things are only available if you have full control of your camera in your housing, and this really allows you to do that. So it's great that they did that for everyone. Another thing is, if you've ordered it with the pistol grip, there's 2 options. So you can get the old one, which is made out of plastic. It does the trick, guys. I used it for quite a while and it does the trick. But it was plastic, so there was always the risk of it maybe getting damaged, or you know, and also it not being the most comfiest in your hand. But now that I've got their new version 2 of the pistol grip, I can tell you it feels amazing in your hand. It's so comfortable. It's made out of aluminium. It's super strong. The actual trigger is rubberized now, so it just feels nice. It's way more raised than the previous one. I can video and show you the old one, and compared to this, you can see it yourself. It's just way more raised, and it's a 2-stage trigger. So you press it half and it will focus, and you press it all the way down and it will shoot, which is great. And it comes with the cable which plugs into your camera, and it goes through the bottom of your housing, and then you latch it on and you mount it on with all the nuts and bolts that they give you with the Allen key. But like I said, I'll do a proper review on that a little bit later. But yeah, for now I'll just show you what's in the box and what it looks like, and I can tell you what it feels like, and just a general unboxing. So it comes with a standard port, and this will fit most of your small prime lenses for the E-mount Sony. So what I use it with is the 50mm 1.8 OSS for Sony. I think it also works obviously for the FE mount, so for your full frame it also works. Those 2 lenses are very similar. The one's just for full frame and the other one's for the E-mount lenses, and the E-mount one has stabilization, so I've got that one, but it will fit both, and that's your standard port. This is what it comes with if you order the housing. It also obviously fits the 16-50 kit lens, which is great. That's It's not a bad lens to mess around with in the water when you're beginning out. You have some zoom control. You do have the zoom ring, which is nice. I also use it with the Sigma 30mm. I think it's a 1.4 Sigma lens, and it fits in here, which is also really nice. So with those two lenses, those three lenses already, you've got quite a wide range of focal length. You know what I mean, go from 16 to 50, which is great. And you have two primes in there, so you can get a lot of work done. I've done all my work with those two lenses, mostly with the 50mm, because I've had it for the longest and it's done wonders. I mean, everything I've taken is with the 50mm. So yeah guys, that's pretty much what you get in the box. If you have any questions, please just give me a shout in the comments and I'll get back to you. If I've left anything out, you can add it to the comments. And yeah, I really do recommend this. I'm very happy with this, how it feels and everything. The pistol grip is also just amazing, and I can imagine this mounted on here will be even better. So I will be doing a review, a very in-depth review about everything, because I have been using this for quite some time now, so I have a lot of tips and tricks and everything that I can share with you guys, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, so guys, thanks for listening, and if you have any questions, just let me know and I'm happy to get back to you guys. Cheers.